Even though we still struggling, and what the rain, I don't want to the night. It's anyway, it's too far away. But right now I say, when I get older, I will be stronger. There will be freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then that's Ontario, Canada.
Jenny Ashby from Epsom Primary School in Victoria, Australia.
I am George Curls. I'm a principal in Stony Plain, Alberta.
Richmond Hill, Ontario, and I go to Charles Howe Public School.
And this is Bill, and we're from Hamilton, Ontario, and we teach English as a second language.
Kathy Hibbert, and I'm from the University of Western Ontario in London, Ontario, Canada.
Annie Fortgrave, and I'm a teacher from Belleville, Ontario, Canada.
My name is Kathy, and I teach in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada.
I'm from Hamilton, Ontario.
I'm Jago, and I'm from Brighton, Ontario, but right now I'm in Peterborough, Ontario. I work at the 4th of Pine Ridge District School.
I am Canadian!
My name is Jamie Rayburn Weir, and I teach at the Listowel District Secondary School in Listowel, Ontario.
And now we are living in Rochester.
Well, Ontario.
There's a pirate in these woods.
I'm in Gahanna, Ohio, at a pre-K through 12 school.
My name is Mr. Lee, and I'm from Richmond Hill, Ontario.
Every day is such a fabulous day.
The best learning activity I did with my class this year was a French lesson we had from Canada. And then the children took the iPods home with the recorded French lesson that we had over Skype.
We've got a whole class set of iPods in a school right now. We've got 30 iPod touches in an elementary school.
We the students were working as a team together.
Mr. Leader sent me my homework through Gmail.
I stepped back and stopped trying to control the lesson and allowed my students to take the projects where they wanted to go with a variety of web-based tools.
Vlogging or voice thread. Probably our stop motion animation project.
My favorite activity that we did this year was starting at vlogging.
Because I know that the world could see what I was writing, so
a blog because.
Favorite activity? Before we had gym, we always ran around the field, and that was really fun.
I got a chance to start doing with kids this year is podcasting.
This year was blogging because I could really connect to the world through.
Vlogging because I love putting my thoughts and ideas in a more creative way.
Started my own blog, and it was really good to sit back and reflect on what I'm doing. And the number one thing for me this year was connecting on Twitter.
DigiFest. So I organize a festival each year for voters. We take a picture out our classroom window once a month, and then we would post it, and we could look at pictures from other schools around the world. And
What happened this year was making the stop motion movies.
I set my students up to talk to teachers from all over the world on their own.
we were able to talk to an army in Qatar.
Thing I learned this year, Google Docs rocks.
Example of how there's potential for technology to really change our ability to give students feedback on their work.
My contention is that creativity is now as important in education as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status.
Learning isn't about textbooks and answers. It's about working hard to be a leader.
Teachers who learn teach better.
If they don't learn the way you teach the way they learn. And
Everyone can be a leader, not just teachers or not just principals, but everyone.
I like a teacher who gives you something to take home to think about.
Technology, it's the teacher, and if she's willing to use it.
It is the peculiarity of knowledge that those who really thirst for it always get it. It's not about the tools, it's about the skills.
times have changed, so it's time for change.
And to be asking good questions and learning about things that you want to learn about.
To learn from your students.
There's a way to say things and there's a way not to say things.
The reality is we just need to put the tools in their hands and let them do the work with it.
Look at learning as a lifelong process.
Don't expect that you're just going to have life-changing experiences in one day of signing up for Twitter.
To start small and start connecting with people who are doing the same thing and wanting to do.
Just jump in and take a risk.
You really have to talk about, if you're going to advocate for yourself, is why it was meaningful.
Ask a student that knows how to do it.
I'd start with one thing and start with something that you feel comfortable with.
Advocate for what you need, what you believe in.
Is to let the student, well, my advice to teachers is let the students learn how they learn best.
Make sure that you self-advocate. If there's something you think you need to be a better learner, don't be afraid to say it.
And play.
People to get out of the old and into the new.
Pushing the envelope, trying to stretch what you're doing.
Our education should be reciprocal, meaning that it shouldn't be students learning from teachers, but also teachers learning from students.
And remember that you'll be learning all your life, not just when you're in school. So try to find the things that you really love to do, and then you'll never feel like you have to go to work. So you're going to love it all every day. So
give them the opportunity to use technology.
Them to be able to use their personal electronics for learning.
I really want my kids to be as independent as they can.
Is more global collaboration to really get kids connected to learning.
To collaborate more and have as much freedom.
Looking forward to next year doing some blogging with my class.
Getting a smart board so we can use Skype and other programs.
I'm hoping my kids get iPads next year for classroom blogging.
This year I hope for all the advantages and tools that we had, they show like computers and iPods just to use them.
Learning with handheld technology in class.
A classroom where we are connected through a social network.
I hope you to do a lot of Skype.
We continue to use iPod touches next year.
Obviously, there's lots of opportunities here, right? And we want to try to open our world up to everybody.
Awesome. A school-wide concept of change. I would have to say that I would like my school to be an inquiry-based school.
I hope that we're able to do lots of great things, connecting to lots of great classrooms like this one. And I hope that we're able to learn from them, that they're able to learn from us.
Finding people sort of like my tribe of people who like a challenge. And I hope I'm going to find that next year again. Gosh, that's a hard one. Just one?
Personally, I would start with Google Docs, then blogging, and eventually get into the more advanced technology tools.
Writing our blog about
putting together the Salty Chip because it was a compilation of input from students.
I would definitely rather have a projector, laptop, document camera than a smartboard.
Really? Personal electronic devices?
I guess it would have to be my iPhone. Well, I love Twitter. I learned.
Lucky in our school to have a ubiquitous wireless connection, so any staff or student or anyone part of the board can come in and connect to the wireless in the building. So
my Twitter, PLN.
We all learned one Christmas song, Du viens tu bergère, to present at a Christmas concert. And it also helps us to learn about other cultures, you know, instead of going on Google or...
Everybody from Colombia, Croatia, Poland, Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, El Salvador, Serbia, and Bosnia, Burundi, we've got China, we've got Afghanistan.
Wow. And I love Skype. And
I think we want our students to be proactive, more individual in terms of how they go with their learning. And I'm conscious that our role as educators is changing.
You know what? I think we're in a good place in Ontario. I think things are changing. I think we're moving in the right direction in terms of sort of broadening our scope in our learning. And I hope we keep doing that. You know, I hope that as a province we keep seeing that the world is changing and that it's time for us to have the flexibility in our system and in our schools to allow us to keep moving forward. We're doing the right thing. I think we're going in the right direction.